This is Michael Carson back with another video. This topic of broken homes in Britain, which is basically going to rival the United States now, is ridiculous. I haven't seen anybody even talk about this. So I'm just going to go ahead and read the article. Huge warning issued as Britain's now global leader in broken families. Well, it's a global leader. It's not the global leader. The United States probably still has number one, but you're rivaling the U.S. now. The author is David Williamson. This is again from the Express. It's from February 15th, and nobody really even covered it. Children need the best start in life, and the authors of a new report warn too many young people face mental health crisis. Britain is a global leader in family breakdown, with devastating consequences for mental health, a leading think tank has warned. Well, that's what globalism wants. That's what they support. They support taking down the family. That's how they've gotten their way with things. Young people whose families break up before they reach the age of 18 are twice as likely to suffer from mental ill health. Well, they're also more likely to commit crimes, end up in jail, all sorts of fun stuff. Let me keep going. It argues that securing stronger families is key to improving mental health across the nation. The CSJ notes that marriage rates have declined in England and Wales from 13.1 per 1,000 men and 25.9 per 1,000 women in 2000 to 20.3 and 18.3 in 2022, respectively. Researchers are alarmed that a fifth of children aged 8 to 16 have probable mental health disorder, up from 12.5% in 2017. That's what happens when the mom and the father don't get along, aren't married, aren't loving to each other. I have a whole list of sources already on a video I was going to do like months ago, but crap kind of hit the fan back a while ago, and I haven't had time to do the video because it's going to be, imagery and all sorts of stuff. I was going to have somebody else do the audio for me. The government-owned study in 2023 found that nearly 8 out of 10 people said social and family relationships were the biggest impact on their mental health. You have no idea. A key worry is that many parents are themselves suffering from poor mental health. The think tank reports that 68% of women and 57% of men who have mental ill health are parents. Yeah, because you can't be like Elon Musk and go around impregnating women and expect your kids to grow up normal. And they won't grow up normal because they'll be a freaking basket case because they will basically be vying for attention from two parents that are not on the same page. And it's just a crap show. It warns that men have a higher risk of suicide in ages typically associated with becoming a parent, reaching 22.4 per 1,000 men ages 45 to 64 in 2023. Well, it's because crap gets rough, the economy goes to crap, and people kind of give up. You can't give up. There's still, develop hobbies. There's things you can do. You don't need people to validate yourself, but having a loving relationship with a spouse is awesome when you can get that. And not a lot of people can get that because the marriage rates in the U.S. are down to like 50%. I'm surprised that they haven't reported they're in the 40s yet. But this is about Britain. Let me just reread the paragraph because I never finished it, I don't think. It warns that men have higher risks of suicide in ages typically associated with becoming a parent, reaching 13.4 per 1,000 men ages 45 to 64 in 2023. The CSJ recommends that mental health screening is offered to partners or mothers 6 to 8 weeks after birth. Yeah, but it doesn't. So this doesn't even include women on that. Let's see what. Keep going here. Let me reread that. There have been deep concerns at a major increase in domestic abuse. The number of domestic abuse-related incidents in crime in England and Wales soared by 14.4% between 2019 and 2020 and 2022 to 2023. Yeah, I bet you all that is Sharia law people, most of that. Because they don't want to give you any real numbers on, what that crap is, because there's the abusive father that put his kid in a burqa just to hide the abuse and got away with it for a while. Let me continue. Sophie Warringer, Deputy Policy Director at CSJ, said the natural structures that enable good mental health have been slowly eroded. If a stable family is one of the strongest positive influences for children and young adults. Yes, and this has been known for over 20 years. This has been known for over 25 years. And I have the sources and stuff to back it up. I'm just going to have to make that video after I make the video about marriage being important and people should do marriage to increase, or government should do marriage again to increase the birth rates. There's another article on that I haven't covered yet, and I will cover. If we truly wish to end the rising tide of mental health epidemic, we must provide young people with the best possible start to life. She argues that handing out prescription drugs is not a solution, and it is crucial that issues such as family breakdown, trauma, education, debt and housing are addressed. Chris Hickford, Chief Executive of Econ, a charity which works with young people, described to CSJ the challenges mothers and fathers often face. We see families under intense pressure, both parents having to work long hours and sometimes multiple jobs to make ends meet. They are time and attention poor, exhausted, stressed, and often not managing these pressures in a healthy way, leading to health problems, addiction, debt, etc. This often impacts the love and care that their children experience. Exactly, because they're not getting any attention, and they're not getting love from both parents equally. The CSJ points to research showing that 9 out of 10 single parents experience anxiety compared to just over 7 out of 10 of the general population, with 4 out of 10 saying financial security would improve their anxiety. Well, that's probably true. A government spokesman said we are taking action to ensure mental health gets the same attention and focus as physical health and give more people greater say over their care at every stage of their lives. Through our plan for change, this government is cutting waiting times, investing in family hubs, and Start for Life programs give children the best start in their life. Yeah, so they can brainwash them. More woke crap. That's not helping the parents be parents. We are recruiting an additional 8,500 mental health professionals to provide faster treatment and provide access to a mental health professional in every school. Exactly, just get to the kids so they can pass that, what was it, health and well-being, what is that thing called? The student homeschooling bill thing so they can track the kids. Well, that's the end of the article. I'm going to scroll down so you can read the comments. If you wish to read the comments. If you enjoyed watching this video, I appreciate you watching. And please consider watching another one. And like the video on your way out. Have a good day. Again, thank you for watching. Please consider watching another video. Like and share so the videos get traction, and I appreciate it. And have yourself a wonderful day.